Well, it's springtime in the valley on Magnolia Lane. It's the Augusta National.
So who will it be in this 85th playing of the Masters? Out in front, one who can make history. No Japanese male golfer has ever been a major champion. Hideki Matsuyama has it in his hands. A 4-shot lead. 11 of the 15 times a player has gone into the final day at Augusta with a lead of 4 or more, they have gone on to win. Amongst those chasing him down, Justin Rose. So close he's been here before, a big day required. Will Zalatoris could become the first debutant to win here since Fuzzy Zeller back in 1979, while another rookie is also having a very impressive week. Bob McIntyre inside the top 10. Moving a little in behind the leaders, Jon Rahm with another birdie on the 8th moves him to 4 under par alongside Jordan Spieth, who opened with a bogey, as did Bob McIntyre, who now drops outside of that top 10. So all eyes now on the leaders as they make their way to the first tee. So let's join our commentary team, starting with Ken Brook. That's better from Justin Rose. A second birdie of the day gets him back to 6 under par. 5 back from our leader Hideki Matsuyama, where he started the day on 11 under. So that puts Hideki Matsuyama back into the red numbers for the day. 1 under par. He opens up again a 3-shot lead over American Will Zalatoris. Jon Rahm, what a round he is putting together. 6 under par for the day and for the championship, but he remains 6 back. So back-to-back birdies for Matsuyama. He reaches the turn in 34, a 5-shot lead now over the rest of the field, but that is a lead that was held by Jordan Spieth back in 2016, and as we saw on the back 9 at Augusta, so much can happen, as the man who put on the green jacket that year was an Englishman by the name of Danny Willett. Awkward stance. Justin Rose, difficult to work the ball from right to left, and the ball so far below your feet. He's done very well there.
Full length of the green, Jordan Spieth.
It's you that I love.
Justin Rose for his 3 on the 10th. Needs to come down, needs to slow down. Oy.
Tidy par at the 11th for Jordan Spieth. Hardest hole on the course today. All way above the feet for Schauffele. This will move from right to left in the air. Following it through with the right-hand side of his body. Thankfully, the pin is over there on the left-hand side. Not a bad spot.
Another factor in his favour today is that smaller crowds. There aren't the roars and noises from elsewhere on the course. Well, we haven't really had a reason for them anyway. We'll take dead aim here. Just holding it in there. Very nicely done. He doesn't look a troubled man at the moment.
Well, Spieth standing in the heart of history, in the middle of Amen Corner. 12th.
Where's that right to left wind, Michael?
Looking for that right to left wind. It hasn't come.
Stop moving.
Easy.
It's fine.
Should stay there. Hovland then on a bit of a run, now to the 15th for his 4th birdie in a row. Will it come round? Oh! Yes, it will. What about that? Back to level par.
Now, Zalatoris was safe with his second shot. So coming all the way across the green. This always looks like it's short, but it just keeps going a bit further. Still leaves himself a nervy one.
Oh goodness, he's got his putter head close to the ball there, hasn't he? And this would be a bonus. Birdie at 10, scarce thing. Oh, he hasn't, has he? Great effort. Every par is a tick of the box and move on. Little upslope. Jabs underneath it, Spieth, and he's got such a wonderful variety of little chips and pitches, low draggers, high floaters. Usual putting grit. Taurus, yes, confidently nudged into the cup.
Schauffele up to attempt for birdie on 10. Oh, he's threatening the hole at the moment. Couple of birdies. Nearly hold a chip at 9. Close there. Still got some fight left in him. Robert McIntyre just birdied the 12th to get back to even for the day. Here on 13, trying to trickle it down and across. Surely that can't make it. No. Well, it'll be certain at Augusta, but no.
From 220 yards, the top of the hill at the 11th. Taking a shy at the green. It's a nicely played shot, a gloriously played shot. Hardest hole at the moment, the 11th. Zalatoris has played it every day over that bunker. I wonder if he's going to be a little bit braver today, Mark.
I'm hoping not, Ken, because once you get a plan like that that works, you've got to try and stick to it.
Wasting your time here. I've seen them go into the water when they landed there on the 12th full mark.
He was certainly walking at a fair old pace,
Yes,
wasn't he? That was like a young Ken Brown. He was hurtling over there.
Trying to catch up with the players in front.
Beautiful long iron from Rose into the 11th green. This for birdie. It's battling away, but it's been a difficult day. Hold very little. Putted well all week.
Looks a nice tight lie. Zalatoris is second to the 12th. Little landing here, pretty flat green too. It's got a chance, this one, right on line.
'72nd hole for Phil, and lets a shot drift away. He'll be back to even par. And a round of even par today.
Excellent shot.
A steady nerve required here. Zalatoris for par after a good chip. Well, that was quite quick, Ken.
Oh, yeah, it did look a little bit shortish in the backswing. Oh, yeah.
I mean, you don't even, it'd be great to have a little drawness, but I don't think you need to have a lot, you know?
I just need to move
A little.
straight out.
You'd rather have it run almost in that bunker than deep, like a hard ground thing, you know what I'm saying? All right. 80 land would be great.
Fraught with dangers, this shot.
Absolutely. You have to think that if he doesn't leave it sort of around the right front of the green, he's not really hit it where he should be aiming. Obviously got to draw it, but if you overdraw it, you're in the drink.
Well, to lawn it from where he was an excellent shot, and as you said, Mark, just erring on the right of the green there.
Zalatoris for his bogey, shot goes at 12, and now it's a 6-shot lead for Hideki Matsuyama.
No pin chasing required here. Pin tantalisingly close to the water. Oh, that's top class. That's a brave shot.
.181 16th, Henrik Stenson. Traditional pin. Chance of bringing it off the bank. That's a lovely shot from Stenson, still swings beautifully.
Rose trying to feather one in from left to right, but pulled it a fraction. Okay there. Jordan Spieth. Left of the 13th green, and he kind of likes it, does he? He kind of likes it. Beautiful touch.
Leishman on 12. 3 over for the day. Very few players making headway, and that's not too bad just there. Well, the pin's on 27 here at 11, so Schauffele's the best part of 80-odd feet. Not too much swing on it, it's just the pace. Oh, what a great attempt.
Pat Reed. Ooh, gives it the spin low, grippy one. That's nice. That's very nice. Quality shot, a little hanging light. He made it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Left to rider from Rose, he's hit it over that trap at 12 every day. Part of his master plan. And it gives him a chance. But a good safe par on an awkward hole. So many have come to grief on this par 3 12th.
Not easy to lay this putt dead, because the first little bit sort of level, and the last 10 feet's downhill. Get away from you if you don't get it just right. It's pretty quick from about that point. Just trickles on, pretty well judged. Good 4 at the 10th, so it's looking like a good 4 at the 11th.
Spieth for birdie at 13. This to get into a tie with Rahm and Schauffele at 6 under. Beautifully done.
Quickly to Leishman. Just the par for him, so gonna stay as he was at 4 under. Started the day at 7 under.
Tony Finau on 14. Just to chip in for his 3rd shot. Ooh. He's quite a way back, Tony Finau. Oh, crikey. Look, oh, don't believe it. Well, that's the way to make a birdie.
In the shadows, rams it brutally into the back of the cup. Good recovery after that terrible run round 3, 4 and 5. Locks himself into position. Excellent stuff. Middle of the green, 2-putt and keep walking. Standing ovation. It's looking good, but it ain't over yet.
Second shot for Zalatoris at 13. He's not that far up, but he's giving it an almighty welt with a long iron. Oh, that is really well struck.
I think 160 yards, pin on that dangerous right side. The good, safe play is to play over the front bunker.
Yeah, if he doesn't do that, he's
pushed it.
Yeah, he's lost a brain cell. But there's danger out there, that's the trouble.
Stop.
I think that was the back bunker.
I think so. Fingers crossed it hasn't plugged.
What a hole it is. That's a lot of drama. No, it hasn't plugged them up, but it's settled down. It's awkward.
Hopefully tapped in for his par on 11. Has he got anything left in the tank? Oh, it was a good shot, just a little hefty. Nice soft bounce for Spieth off the tee shot, means he's got a relatively easy shot in, 154 yards, just a big wedge probably for him. It's just left of the pin, lovely view against the blue sky, and a great shot. Currently 6 under, not out of it.
Just trying to ascertain where he's going to land it. There's a little hollow to go through, then the green runs away from you a little bit. Just doesn't need to take any chances. If you fly it all the way to the green, you've got to be pretty exact.
Pretty inevitable that under the circumstances, I think.
Yes. What a scene, isn't it? Sun's out, flowers out. Eagle chance here down the slope for Zalatoris, and maybe just feeling the pressure a little bit. It was an awkward putt. Make a birdie and keep the tail up. Yeah, when you see someone gripping the putter in such an odd fashion, you know that there's been some problems along the way.
It's amazing how young some guys switch to these methods these days, though, isn't it?
Flooding through the fringe, going to get it to run. Send to Schauffele for his 2. Has he? He has. Or has he? Yes, he has. This is brave stuff after an awful run. He got to full strokes in 3 holes there early on. Tiptoeing back. Tremendous record in the major championships. A little bit elbow adjustment for Matsuyama. Can he nudge this one in to save his par? He's played the hole very commercially. Sit down. Sit down.
Lovely wedge in for Spieth, this for birdie to join Schauffele and Zalatoris. He makes it. So there's a few players edging towards Matsuyama, but they're going to have to get a wriggle on.
Matsuyama. It's the Masters. They don't give you these. And he's nudging it in.
So it is a dropped shot for Hideki Matsuyama, but he still leads by 5 from that group on 7 under par, which now includes Jordan Spieth and Xander Schauffele. Matsuyama hasn't won since 2017 on the PGA Tour. He is in perfect position to win again today and pick up his first major title.
Rose is second, 195 at the 13th. He's got a bit of a flyer. He doesn't want it to race through. Oh, it dug in a bit, but that's not too bad. Devilishly quick down that hill. Reed hit a great shot into 16. This for birdie for his 4th in a row. He moves to 5 under.
Somewhere in a Matsuyama free world there is a great Masters happening, because beneath him it's ferociously competitive. Back down to a 5-shot lead. This the last bit of danger around Amen corner. He's left out to the right. Ignore that shot, Trace. That's, I don't know what it's thinking of. A solid sound. Oh, it's a big break. Big break for Matsuyama, coming right back out into the first cut. A celebratory run.
But McIntyre is having a brilliant first Masters. For birdie at 15. Takes him to 3 under. And that's currently 9th. What a performance from the Scot. Just a little checker over here. Try and stop it close to the top and let it just feed down towards the hole. Oh yes, that's pretty good from Rose. Well, Zalatoris clattered into the left trees, but it spat it out to here on the 14th. And he's hit it just right of the pin. Stay there, it can go a long way right if it chooses to. Oh, he's got away with it. Good shot now.
Now Rose to get to 6 under. Yeah, there's one. So Rose moves up alongside John Rahm.
Well, I thought he was going to lay up, Andrew, but I think he's got a cut at it, hasn't he?
Yep. It's a bold decision. 5-shot lead, lying well enough. Ball above his feet. Oh no. Urging it to get down. Where's it off to? Oh, that's the second big break of this hole.
So lucky. So lucky.
Well, I mean, it was clattering into the trees, and that could have been in the bushes. No wonder he's smiling.
Zalatoris for birdie on 14. Uphill, he can have a go at it. Just run out of putts lately.
This has been extraordinary deliberations and taking a club, replacing it, trying again. Xander Schauffele. Just massive drive. What an angle to come in from. Right at it. Schauffele, eagle putt. Well, is Matsuyama going to be feeling the pinch from his playing partner? McIntyre. Inside the top 10 at the moment on his debut. No. He's sticking up there. Oh, get that within 6 feet, he's doing well.
Matsuyama, lucky to come out the trees with a tee shot. Lucky not to be in those azaleas. Can he fashion something out of this rough? It looks pretty decent. Trickling down. Schauffele puts the thumbs up, so it must be close. Oh yes, tremendous chip from Matsuyama under pressure.
There we are, 101 yards. Gives it that chicken wing left elbow. Oh, just crept over. Okay, that for his birdie. Key moments on the 13th. Eagle putt for Schauffele. Knows that Matsuyama's got a short birdie putt to come. It's low all the way. Let's see by his reaction. So Matsuyama may emerge with the same lead after this hole and all his near troubles. Still a birdie for Schauffele. Could have been better. Nigh on impossible to get this to stop once it gets going. Let's hope that it dies on the very edge here and then creeps down. Even then it accelerates all the time. Need it to hit the flag. Just about as good as you could hope for from McIntyre.
Well, he's dodged a bullet or two here, Matsuyama, on this 13th. This for a birdie, which is daylight robbery, to be honest. He maintains a 5-shot lead and his seemingly inexorable march towards victory.
Now, you say you have to play the par 5s well at Augusta to win. Not always the case, but he has 12 under on the par 5s this week. We go to Rose on the 14th.
Launching it high, it's a little right of the pin. Oh, that's a good shot. Yeah, good chance.
That'll do him. Swiftly picking up the tee and he's crushed that one. Long way up the hill.
Rose for birdie on 14. Can he mount a big finish and shoot up the leaderboard? Currently tied 5th. It's just not happening today, and the frustration is inevitable. Spieth on 16. He's got the eye of the tiger at the moment. Make birdie on 15. He'll be going almost right at it. Says he chunked it.
Kick left and go.
Oh, he's left it up there as well.
Keep funneling.
Now from a prime position, 324-yard drive from Matsuyama. Just aiming a fraction left of the flag. Try and feed it down in there. Does like a gentle fade. Ideal, beauty. Stay there, stay. Doesn't have to go too much further, and it'll be away with a side spin.
Yeah, he landed. I mean, he covers right.
Zalatoris from the top of the ridge on 15, trying to hit a high one. Ooh, I think he got a bit bottomy, came out of it a wee bit into that bunker.
Highlights.
Matsuyama hit a big one, Andrew, but Schauffele ripped it by him.
He is sneaky long. Again, he's not a huge man, Schauffele, but he really does shift it out there. Matsuyama, you can see his ball has stuck. Now this, there are the contours. Here we go, Xander Schauffele. Oh, what a chance! So nearly in for a 2. That's a kick in birdie. He might be closing to within 4.
Well, can Zalatoris make some ground and add the pressure on Matsuyama. It's got to run out. It seemed a lot of sand he took, but it's doing the job. Go in! Oh, wow, brilliant. He should move to 8 under.
Now Matsuyama, knowing that Schauffele is in close. Stay up. Ooh, he zipped it past. No birdie. It's gone a little bit past. Hasn't lost his turn. Not over yet. Has to take every attention over it. There we are, in for his par. Schauffele that birdie putt to come.
Nicely done. Second shot looked like it was destined for the bottom of the cup.
So things to ponder as they head to the par 5 15th. There we are, a great amateur career he had, twice winner of the Asia Pacific Amateur Championship. That got him into the Masters, and in 2011 he was the low amateur, recent low amateurs to go on to win the Masters. You had Garcia, you had Mickelson, you had Tiger Woods before that. Can Matsuyama do the same?
Brilliant bunker shot. Timely birdie.
We saw Bob McIntyre up here, he was a bit further away. Jordan Spieth now. Again, you just hope that it hits the flag, because once you get it to there, it's moving. This is low. He beat the ball.
The 15th on Sunday's always towards the back of the green, gives you a bit of landing area, but an awkward spot here for Rose, and one of the pimples, ball above his feet on the upslope. An ambitious one, big draw. Where's that gone? Hit the tree, a sit, oh, it's accelerating, sit. Oh.
What do you think of the breaks? Matsuyama hitting the tree in the 13th, coming almost onto the fairway. Rose hits the tree into the water.
This putt is virtually dead straight, not easy to see. Read it absolutely perfectly, a lot of experience here. Can't see the landing area at the 15th, it's just over the crest of the hill. See the pines left and the pines right, and you've got to thread it between those. Setting up for a big cut, aiming down the left side. That's what we call a high power controlled fade. Perfect position.
Zalatoris going over to the left side of the tees here. Getting into this slope and getting it to come down. Cruel fortune on the 15th for Justin Rose, so penalty drop. This now his 4th. Sounds of anguish, that for his par. Two holes to go. I think he knows his chance is just about gone, but you never stop trying. Knock that in, birdie the last, who knows? It's a great view down the 15th, Ken, isn't it?
It's just, it's saying to you, go and have a go for it. Your heart says no, but the brain say yes, he's going to have a go for it. It looks like anyway. There's no need to do it. He's taking a risk. 4-iron. Big 4-iron as well to make the carry. Has he made it? He tipped over the water yesterday. Oh, that's in the water.
Wow. Well, That is astonishing. So he's erring on the other side. He thinks, I don't want to be short, and suddenly he's in the water and it's game on.
It is game on. Because where he has to drop it leaves a very awkward pitch.
What does that do to the heart rate of Xander Schauffele?
He thinks the gate is opened. Got to draw it around this pine tree, but only 201 yards. Has he got it? He's trying to draw a 7-iron round. Has he got it? He's put it in the sand. Okay, there. It's relatively easy up and down. Gives you a chance.
Now they're watching and hoping in Japan in the early hours of the morning. The commentary comes from Tomi Nakajima, great Japanese golfer.
向こうの池もある、向こうの池もある、16番の池に捕まった。ここで松山。
Well, anguish sounds the same in any language.
Yes, yeah. There was a certain alarm in his voice. It wasn't part of the script. Pause another one in. That's a very tricky putt to read across the green at the 17th. Spieth at 8 under. Birdie the last 9 under. Who knows?
So just where it went in, he's got 2 club lengths and penalty drops. You take the longest club in the bag. Okay, has he got the trees to contend with there?
I've seen people hit it in the water from here, or you get very cagey and you leave it sort of 8 yards short of the putting surface, and you've still got a snorter from there. This is an extremely difficult shot.
And Leishman. Is this friendly, familiar Sunday pin position? Land it right and hope that it comes down. Now this is almost high enough. Good. Keep moving, keep going. We've seen it before. Oh, come on.
Oh, you couldn't wait for that. I could feel it in your voice. From his end, he can't believe he stayed out, I don't think. This is the biggest shot of his career here. Okay, that's where I expected it to finish. He got it far enough up to make the next one relatively easy without taking too much of a risk.
Man-on-man situation. Schauffele knows that Matsuyama's feeling it.
This is manageable. It's a possible one. Got plenty of landing area. You'd be thinking only one thing, Andrew, here.
Just get it up and down. And pile that pressure on his opponent. Settle, settle, settle. Might even drop. Oh, what a shot. What an effort from Schauffele. That will be a birdie. He will move to 10. And Matsuyama, you fancy, is going to drop at least one.
Oh, you never know what's going to happen on this golf course here. The Masters has produced so much drama over the years. Oh, look at the gallery behind. The patrons living it.
Going with the putter, the awkwardness of this is just that sort of sticky fringe grass and judging it, and then it will move quickly once it gets onto the putting surface down towards that hole. This looks pretty useful. That's a little bit further away than it looks there.
That's what Sam Torrance was described as a smelly one he's left himself.
Zalatoris. Can he get to 9 under? Sticking it right at the flag and underneath the pin as well. Uphill putt for a birdie to come. He's not out of it.
Just near enough to jam it in, but with the pressure, the green jacket at stake. He's got it on his shoulders. He's not buttoned it up yet. Well, he did what he had to do after making the, well, bit of a gamble with his second shot. So 12 under par for him.
in for a birdie to 10 under, 2 behind. A couple of holes ago he was 5 adrift, and now he's closing in.
Exciting stuff with the 16th to come. Look at that, 12, 13, 14, 15 birdies.
Zalatoris for his 3 in the 17th to get within 3. Oh, but just enough. 1 hole to go. And he has not yet gone away.
Just an absolutely fabulous week from Will Zalatoris. That birdie moves him into outright third. But Hideki Matsuyama and Xander Schauffele, there was a 4-shot gap when they arrived on the 15th tee. It is now down to 2. A bogey for Matsuyama, a birdie for Schauffele, and Schauffele has come from multiple shots back entering the final round in all 4 of his PGA Tour victories. He knows how to do it. The pressure will be mounting.
It's a pretty useful line. Oh no, Xander Schauffele. It was a good line, but it was not a good club. No sooner than he gets himself into contention. Water for Matsuyama on the 15th and for Schauffele on the 16th. That's a huge mistake.
Seven iron, plenty of club. A little down the shaft. But landed it 6 yards right of the flag. Too far right. As they say in the trade, in 3-putt country.
Nerves from the final group. Now he's got to pull out a special recovery to avoid a double bogey.
He's kind of liking it. Oh dear, Prairie. What's happened there? I just love watching Jordan Spieth play these little chips and pitches, different ways he plays them. Stiff-wristed, jabbed it into the bank, and pretty well done. A tricky little chip. You don't see as that green's quite well above where he was standing.
Looking at a big score here, Xander Schauffele, because this is so quick.
Oh, this is almost unstoppable. You can kiss it into the fringe and nearly kill it. Oh, that's what you call tiptoeing onto the green.
So with that for a double bogey. That's a rather sorry end for Jordan Spieth. Dropped short on the final hole. That'll be a round of 70. It was going so well on the back nine. Had high hopes for a while.
This is going to be a Norton Towers round. Tell you what, it's not bad. Is this a Tiger? No, on the low side.
Well, the leading contenders are not throwing birdies at each other now. It's Matsuyama trying to hang on, but everyone else falling away.
Well, this would get him to 10 under. You never know. Oh, no. Oh, I wonder what happened there. Seemed to have a big high bounce. For a double bogey. Oh, if it gets you, Augusta National, it really gets you. Just one minor misjudgment. He was probably 4 feet from being adjacent to the flag. There'll be a 6 on his card. There's only quite a long way left. If he hits it that far left, you have to hit it extremely softly, because this is virtually dead straight, this putt.
Spot on. We had seen Spieth do that as well. He read it right and found the hole. Matsuyama misread it. So it's a drop shot. The others can't say he's not giving them opportunities.
Schauffele must be thinking, what on earth have I done?
Triple bogey for Xander Schauffele, and his challenge comes to a juddering halt. One of the shortest holes in the course. Look at that run. Birdie, 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 birdie. Double bogey, and good night.
It's an easy hole as well with that flag there. It's always a difficult one.
And now this becomes an enormous putt.
It will keep him with half a chance if he can hold it. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Oh, what a way to finish. What a way to finish. A splendid week. First time here. Never thought he was going to be here this year. There he is, 9 under par, currently in 2nd position. Superb. It's a Cinderella story. Couldn't have placed his tee shot in a better spot.
Just 140 yards. I suppose the danger is in front of the green, that bunker, or spinning it back off down the slope.
He likes it and just clings on. Actually, excellent shot, uphill putt from there. Didn't want to drift too much forward to the right. It trickled off the green.
Leishman out of the sand on the last hole. Very well done. And secure a par.
Matsuyama having a good look round. As I say, he couldn't have left himself an easier 15, 16 footer. Roll it up to the hole side. If you could pop this in, though, it'd be a lot more comfortable journey up the last.
A bit timid. Two-shot lead. Two-shot lead heading to the 18th.
Justin Rose. Down the little tier in the green. The wandering minstrel. Where's he off to? Oh, it isn't, is it? It isn't. Oh, what a nice way to finish. It's been a tough old day for Justin Rose. Round in 74, but that magical first day of 65 where he was 9 under for his last 11 holes. Hope for better, but still a great performance. They'll be jumping up and down North Hants clubhouse.
Leishman then for his par out to the bunker. Well, he finished 4th in 2013. It's likely to be a 5th place finish here. 73 again. What could have been, but tough day.
Two-stroke lead is not home and dry. One of the most demanding tee shots on the course. Big trees down the right, which should be avoided because that's where you could run into trouble. Left bunker's not too bad. Teeing up as if he's going to hit a power draw. He's a man hitting it with a lot of confidence if he's going to do it that way.
Can't do better than that. Well, the hard part is done. Danger avoided in the tee shot. It takes a stout heart. Matsuyama.
Yeah,
Oh, he can nearly feel the jacket.
Perfect. A little more room with that up there.
Well, Zalatoris keeping warm on the range.
Hello. I think he may have just heard that Matsuyama's split the 18th fairway. So probably isn't going to be a playoff, but you never know.
What a scene. Again, glorious after the rain yesterday to finish in the sunshine and the shadows. This is how Hideki Matsuyama dreamed of it.
$115 yards. About 120, maybe a little more than that. Where's this going? Into the sand.
Well, he would dearly love to be in a slightly more comfortable position, sitting on the green. He does have a two-shot lead. You want to walk up knowing that victory is coming to you, but it still will be a very special feeling.
Tops it up. Should run out quite nicely. Well played, just what he needed. Near enough that he knows he can two-putt from. They rise, the patrons, deservedly so. History for Japanese golf. They've given so much to the game. Now they've got a male major winner.
Xander Schauffele. See if he can finish with a birdie.
7 birdies on his card. But it unfortunately adds up to 72, and that one shot at the 16th, just when he was rallying.
It's going to be a third place finish. It's going to be another top 5 finish in a major championship, but this one will hurt.
Two putts to win the green jacket. 2 putts to be the Masters champion.
Well, if you have 2 putts, you might as well use them. There we are. Japan has its champion, has its master, Hideki Matsuyama. In the end, it is a one-stroke victory. But 1 stroke is all you need. You think of those who have tried and come so close, and Aoki and Nakajima, Katayama, but the cheers around the 18th green of Augusta are all for Hideki Matsuyama, the first Japanese man to win a major, and he does it at the Masters.
So there we have it. He was a superstar in Japan before. He has now hit new heights. A major champion, a winner once again. Hideki Matsuyama on 10 under par is the Masters champion. A phenomenal debut from Will Zalatoris, 4 rounds all under par, the only player to do so. Jordan Spieth back contending as well. He finished 3rd alongside Xander Schauffele. Justin Rose finished 5 under par, his 6th top 10 at Augusta. A brilliant week for Scotland's Bob McIntyre. He'll always remember his Masters debut and will be looking forward to next year's return already. 12th place guaranteeing him an invite in 12 months' time. But today is all about Hideki Matsuyama, so let's join CBS's Jim Nance for the Butler Cabin presentation.
We'd like to welcome the world to Butler Cabin. What a pleasure it is to be with Augusta National Chairman Fred Ridley. And we're joined by Bob Turner, who will serve as Hideki's interpreter, our new Masters champion. And of course, Dustin is here to present the green jacket. You know, we try to put it into words what this win means to Japan, to have a Masters champion. How about having you do that? Can you tell us what it means to your country?
そうですね。これまで、メジャーで 勝てなかったことが僕が勝ったことによってこれから先日本人がすごく変わっていくんじゃないかなと思って、それに僕がもっともっと勝てるように頑張りたいなと思ってます。
Hopefully I'll be a pioneer in this and many other Japanese will follow, and I'm glad to be able to open the floodgates hopefully, and many more will follow me.
Could you also ask Hideki, what was the key shot today, the moment that you really realized that you were going to win this tournament?
今日のキーショット。
18番のティーショットフェアウェイ行ったことが一番キーポイントじゃないかなと思ってます。
Hitting the fairway with my tee shot at 18.
We saw him twirl the club. There was a look on his face that he knew that was the key shot. Congratulations, Bob. Thank you, first off. Hideki, it's wonderful to see you as a Masters champion. And Fred, it's that time.
Thank you, Jim. Dustin would be honored if you placed the green jacket on our newest champion, Hideki Matsuyama. Congratulations. Congratulations, Hideki.
Thank you.